Hey, what is this stupid message you left me? Where the hell are you?
I'm sure you can read what it says there. It is no longer possible to live with you.
Are you saying you're not coming back?
Correct. We are leaving you for a new life. We need to get a divorce.
Where is this coming from? A divorce? Where the hell is my son?
Do you think I would leave Jake with you? Of course I wouldn't. We are leaving, not only for me, but for Jake's sake as well.
What? You make it sound like I've done something to him.
Why don't you get it? All along, you've hurt Jake so much. You don't deserve to be his dad. You've said so many discouraging things to him, like the time you laughed at him when he said he wanted to become a hero to save people.
Are you serious? You are saying I hurt him because I said he can't be a hero? You are crazy!
It's not just once or twice. You broke his heart. Every time you say something like that, Jake goes to hide and cry. The first words that come out of your mouth in a conversation are always negative. It's very tiring to live with someone like that.
Because you guys are idiots! I'm not left with much choice. I mean, come on, a hero? He's too old for that.
You always look down on us and say many mean things. We have been hurt enough. We don't want to be around you anymore.
What mean things? You have to be specific.
You've called us stupid, idiots, worthless. You've also called us parasites, a burden, as if you are any better than us.
You are parasites! I make the money. You two just spend, spend, spend!
You're wrong. But even if that was true, you don't say such words to your wife and child. Jake has become unsocial because of you, because you keep denying his every move and words. He has lost his confidence. I can't let you do that to him anymore. No more. We've had enough.
Enough? I'm the one who's had enough. My wife is useless and my son is an idiot. You two have irritated me all along.
You should really try to fix your arrogance, or else you'll be left with no one around you.
What are you? Why the hell do I have to be dumped by you, you bitch? You can't live without my support.
No worries. I found a support group for people like us. They have already helped me find a job. It'll be fine. I am Jake's mother. It will be fine.
I don't accept this. You can't divorce me.
We'll take this all the way to the court then. My friend has agreed to introduce me to her lawyer. I will fight for Jake.
A lawyer? Whatever. If you want to leave me, then do as you please. But don't come back to me crying. Hey, long time no speak.
Tom? What do you want?
How are you?
I'm okay.
How is Jake? It's been what, like 5 years since I last saw him? But he's grown so much.
It was 7 years ago. Because you weren't interested in seeing him anymore, remember? Thankfully, Jake didn't want to see you either, so it worked out for all of us.
I was busy back then. Wow, hard to believe it's been 8 years since we've gotten a divorce. Does Jake work?
He's in college. So what, you're suddenly interested in seeing him again?
No, not really.
I figured. Why are you messaging me? What do you want?
Well, I just heard by word of mouth. Are you running a company now?
Who did you hear it from?
It doesn't really matter. So, is it true?
Yes.
Ha! Who would have thought a housewife like you would be able to run a company? What trick did you use?
Trick?
There's no way you could have just worked your way up. Did you honey trap some dying entrepreneur or something?
Of course not.
You must have used a dirty trick. I mean, you become a president of a company? You did something, I know it.
You have an active imagination. It's unfortunate you haven't changed.
Oh well, I don't care about how you got there. How much do you make? Is the company growing?
It's none of your business.
Oh, come on, tell me!
What about you? What have you been up to these days?
I quit my job.
Oh, is that so? You used to boast about how good your job was, that you were secured for the rest of your life because of it.
They let me go.
You got fired? For what? You must have done something.
That company was just heartless. I only borrowed a little bit of cash.
You embezzled their money? Of course they would fire you.
So I don't have a job right now. I get by on borrowed money from people, but I'm having trouble finding a decent job.
I see. Well, That's too bad for you.
Then I hear about you becoming a hotshot.
I'm not lending you any money.
No, that's not it.
Well, what then? What do you want from me?
Marry me.
What?
I'll let you be my wife again. I wouldn't want to marry anyone since I don't want to have to look after them. But I see you're not that anymore.
Wait a second. Why do you think you can talk down on me like that?
I also want an executive position in our company. I wouldn't mind being the president. But there will be too much to do, so I'll pass for now.
Very funny. There's no position for you anywhere in my company. I've worked hard with my teammates to start this company. There's not a chance you get a piece of it anyway.
I have more experience as a businessman. I can make the company bigger. Just do as I say.
You are a lunatic.
What did you just call me?
Why would I listen to you? You can't give me orders. You are not my boss, and we are not getting back together. Never.
You have no right to say no.
You actually think the world revolves around you, don't you? Well, think again. There must be something wrong with you. You're sick. I wonder if arrogance can be an illness.
Hey, watch yourself, woman. I am being nice to you right now by asking. You will regret this.
I will regret if I ever allowed you into my company. You would ruin our business in seconds.
What?
Did you think that I would obey if you intimidated me? Believe it or not, things have changed in 8 years. I have changed, and you mean nothing to me.
Changed? Don't make me laugh. You are the exact same worthless and useless idiot. I will give you a day to prepare. Tell your people and be ready for me. Hello? How long does it take to reply to me? It's been over a day. You better have been preparing my new position.
Oh, I've completely forgotten about you. What was it that you wanted again?
Yeah, excuse me. You've got some nerves to ignore me. I'm gonna make you cry again.
Cry? Why would I cry? Why should I cry for a filth like you?
You filth? Watch your mouth. You are useless without me.
Useless? I'm sorry, I don't know who you were referring to.
I'm talking about you, bitch.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about yourself.
You really do need a lesson, don't you? I'm gonna hurt you.
Hurt me? How? What can you possibly do? LOL. You don't have a job. You don't have money. Nothing.
You think you're allowed to talk to me like that? I will beat you!
Oh, I'm scared. So barbaric.
Don't try me, you will regret it.
How then? You have to be specific. What are you really going to do to make me regret it? You keep threatening me with nothing. You're embarrassing yourself.
I swear I will make you regret this. I know where you live.
How do you know where I live? Did you follow me?
I know your company. It wasn't hard to find you at all.
Ew, you are gross.
What?
I said you are gross. Are you bored? Oh, well, you must be since you don't have a job. You should stop wasting your time and do something productive, such as go look for a job.
You're mocking me now, seriously? Jake is home too, isn't he? I would hurt the both of you. You need to learn your place.
Oh, are you coming? I doubt you have the guts to show up. You are such a coward.
Who are you calling a coward?
You! When we were getting a divorce, it was hilarious how you got all scared the moment I said lawyer, LOL. You were terrified of the court. I mean, I always knew you didn't have balls, but that was just sad.
Okay, you said enough. I will teach you scared. I'm coming! Better not run, you bitch!
Blah, blah. Come if you can.
Help me.
Aw, what happened? I thought you wanted to teach me something.
You're supposed to be home.
I never said I was home. I'm working. And Jake is away. I said he's in college.
You fooled me. I went to your place and these huge men just ambushed me. Who the hell are they?
They are my staff. I told them my crazy ex was headed to my house and they agreed to greet you there. Because, you know, I couldn't myself.
Great. They dragged me into a car. I'm being taken somewhere now. Wait, do we headed to your office?
I don't think you have any business in my office.
Don't joke around with me. You ordered them to do this! Where am I going?
I only told them to greet you.
What are they doing to me? And what kind of company do you run? Your staff are all like a Hulk!
A security company. Aren't they the perfect guards? They are well trained.
They're terrible. All of them look like they're a part of a gang or something.
Oh, they're not. At least, not anymore.
Not anymore.
A lot of our staff have difficult backgrounds. Most are people who left gangs or bad friends to live a decent, good life. They sometimes have a hard time finding a job, so we hire them as security officers. It's a win-win relationship.
You hire gangs? You're out of your mind!
They are the best, hard-working staff ever. They are quite protective of me because I gave them a chance when they most needed it. They must feel like they owe me or something. That's why they might have seemed a little angry.
Wait, so then what are they going to do to me?
Well, you tried to hurt me, so my staff really dislikes you right now. I have no idea what they are up to next.
What? But you're saying they are good people now, right?
I think so. But you never know, I guess. Hope they don't hurt you too badly.
You have to stop them! Where are they taking me?
I wonder where.
I think the car is headed towards the sea. Oh my god, are they gonna drown me? Are they throwing me down the ocean?
You watch too much TV. I'm sure they won't go that far. They're not the mafia.
They would! I could see it in their eyes! Please stop them.
I don't know if I can.
I'm begging you! I will do anything if you stop them, please!
Anything? So if I asked you to stay away from me forever, would you?
Yes! If that is what you want, I will stay away! I will never contact you again! I will leave you alone, I swear!
Not just me. You have to leave Jake alone too. Never contact us again. Never. Don't even think that you are a father in any way. You have absolutely no relation to both of us. You will forget about us completely, as if we never met.
Okay, I will leave Jake alone too! I'm sorry I broke into your house. I'm sorry I followed you, and I'm sorry I ever called you names! I will forget the both of you.
I don't know, though. My staff were furious. They know how you treated me all along. They took it quite seriously. I mean, they were pissed.
Okay, I will apologize to them as well. I will tell them how sorry I am for treating their boss so badly. Oh, my knees. I don't want to die.
Are you sure, though? You said you wanted an executive position at my company.
No way. I don't want anything to do with a company like yours.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. That was a typo. I meant I don't think I have the confidence to work at such a great company. I take back that I ever said I wanted to join.
Oh, really? I was going to offer you a position. Not as an executive or anything, though. Just as one of my staffs. I'm not sure if you would get along with the other guys, but...
No, I'm not good enough for your team.
Oh, too bad.
Please, we're almost at the port. You have to stop them. I don't want to end my life like this.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Hope they listen to me.
Thank you.
But if you ever show up in front of me ever again, I swear, Tom, you will regret it very much.
I know. I promise. I will never call you, come near you, or even speak of you again.
Good. So I guess this is it for us. Goodbye at last, you useless, worthless parasite. Five minutes later, I got a call from my staff. Tom was so completely shaken up that he wet his pants. They were all laughing so hard. As a note, my staff never would have hurt my ex. They may have gone astray when they were young, but they are all good men whom I trust very much. Everything was my plan. I wanted to give him a payback for what he had made me and my family go through 8 years ago, and also make sure that he never approached us again in the future. My devoted staff helped me make it happen. I treated them all with dinner afterwards. A couple of days later, I told Jake what happened. He was rather jealous that he couldn't play a part in my plan. Jake plays American football in college, so he is as huge as my staff. Now that I think of it, it may have been funny if Jake confronted his father. But he doesn't even deserve to see his son, so I'm glad everything is over now. It's too bad I wasn't there to witness him wet his pants, though.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Morgan, are you coming to see us during your summer vacation this year? You're bad at keeping in touch. If you don't reply soon, I'm going to call you until you pick up.
Don't call me, please, Mom. I'm too tired today.
Fine. So what about your summer break, huh?
I don't think I can come see you. In fact, I might have to postpone my vacation. It's been really hectic at work.
I haven't seen you in so long, though. When will I see you?
I know, Mom, but I'm really busy. It's hard for me to find time, especially when we're far from each other.
You always say that. Ugh, I should have let you go to school in New York. You've become a busy city girl.
I'm sorry. It's just, we don't have enough people in my department, so it's difficult to take multiple days off right now. I need more than half a day just for traveling if I were to come see you. That means I need at least 4 days. I can't ask my teammates to take over for that long.
Yeah, right, but you go on trips sometimes.
I want to use my vacation to travel abroad as much as possible. And with friends. You know how important that is for me. Plus, traveling to a foreign country is very educational.
You still have plenty of time to travel, but your parents won't be around forever. You should come and see us while you still can.
You make it sound like I don't ever, but I do. I visited you last spring.
I'm saying you need to come see us more frequently, or should we come visit you in New York?
No, Mom. You hate flying, remember?
I'll be fine. I will get a plane if that is what I have to do to see my daughter. If you're not coming, we will.
No, really. I will make sure to visit soon.
You don't come to see us. You don't want to visit us. I'm hurt, Morgan. It's like you abandoned me.
Mom, you have company there. You have Denny and Crystal now living in the annex. How could you be abandoned?
Don't be such a smart ass with me. That's not what I mean, and you know it. I mean, I want to see my own daughter.
I know.
My friends always ask me about you. They wonder if you ever come to see us. They might think we're not close or something.
Why would they think that?
Why wouldn't they? Everyone else's children come back frequently, but you're never here. They might think we have issues in the family.
Mom, stop worrying about what others might think. You live in such a small world, and I'm sure they don't think that way.
I have a good reputation in the community, and I'd like to keep it that way. It would help if you show yourself more often so people don't rumor about our family. Aren't there friends from high school who are back here you want to see?
Yeah, there are a couple.
See? You should come and see everyone then. We're all waiting for you.
Fine, I will see if I can squeeze something in. Don't get your hopes up, though. The entire department is super busy around that time of year. Hey, Mom, it looks like I'm able to take some days off after all. My manager has agreed to take over my work. He said it's a treat for all my hard work.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. What's the plan? Are you taking the evening flight after work?
No, I want to get done as much as possible. I am definitely working till late on the day before my break starts.
Oh.
I'll be way too tired to fly right after work anyway. I will take the early flight.
Sure. Your father is thrilled to see you too.
Hey, Mom, can you guys promise not to say things to me while I'm there? I don't want my visit to be uncomfortable.
What things?
You know, like, when are you getting married, or how much longer are you going to be in New York? You should move closer to us, blah, blah, blah. You and Dad always say stuff like that.
I don't remember saying anything of that sort.
You do, a lot. Mom, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't visit you often.
It is. Well, we don't have bad intentions. We just want to know how our daughter is doing.
It's more than knowing about how I'm doing. You ask all these annoying questions about my life, and it stresses me out. I always regret that I'd ever gone back.
As a parent, these are important things to know. You can't stay single forever, you know. If at all, we say such things because we're worried about you, Morgan. I don't know if the city has urbanized you or what, but you need to settle down.
Your ideals are so outdated. I prefer staying in New York because no one thinks like you.
A man can stay single if he wanted to, but it's quite embarrassing for a woman to be leftovers.
What? Why just women? That is ridiculous, Mom, and not fair.
There are plenty of people who think the way we do. Our kind are not extinct. It's inevitable that your father and I make comments. Do you know how my relatives react when they find out you're still single? It's really about time for you to settle down.
It's my life. I will do as I please. Who cares about what people think or say?
You can't be so selfish. Can't you be considerate of your own family? I know, if you plan to come back eventually, why don't I look for someone?
No way. And I plan to stay in New York.
Don't you get that I'm offering you my help?
Whatever. Anyway, is Crystal around?
Now, she's right here.
Can I chat with her for a second?
Are you just trying to change the topic?
I want to say hi. Can you give her your phone, please?
You'll see her when you get here.
Come on, Mom. Let me talk to her.
This is Crystal. It's been a while, Morgan.
Hi, Crystal. Sorry I haven't kept in touch. I'm coming back for my summer vacation, so I hope I see you around.
Thanks for letting me know. Yes, I will be around. I hope you get to relax while you're home. I'll make sure not to bother you too much.
What? No! I'm the outsider now, invading into your space. I'm the one who might bother you.
You are always welcomed here, Morgan. Safe travels, and see you soon.
Yes. Oh, wait, is there anything you want from New York? Do you like sweets? I'm thinking about buying excellent cookies from a local pastry shop.
You should ask your mother what she prefers, really. I leave it up to her. Talk soon.
Okay.
Well, we all know she's not the cheerful type, but she should be a bit more polite to you, don't you think?
She's just cool, I guess.
I wish she was a bit more social. I don't want people to think I live with a depressed daughter-in-law.
Mom, she's just shy.
You have always been so accepting of people with different personalities. How does it not bother you?
Mom, how does it bother you so much? And you are way too worried of what other people think. Anyway, I'll let you know when I book my flight. Bye. Hi, Crystal. Where are you? Dinner should be arriving in a few minutes, so please be on your way back soon.
Thank you. I'm on my way, but please start without me.
It's okay. We can wait. Let's eat together.
I'm actually a bit far out. It'll take me a while to get back, so please, go ahead and start.
Far? But I saw you earlier. Weren't you by the lake?
Huh? You were watching?
Yeah, I passed by the lake on my way back from the market. That's when I saw you.
I see.
I couldn't stop because of traffic. What were you doing? It looked like you were picking some flowers or something. Were you collecting them for the dining table?
No, I was picking berries. I was going to have them for dinner tonight.
Huh? You want to eat berries for dinner? We have ordered sushi for everyone, remember? It'll be here in a minute.
That's for you all to eat. Mine is not included.
What? I don't understand.
My portion was not ordered, so you can begin without me.
You're joking, right? Why would we not order your portion? Do you not like sushi?
I do. That's not why.
Why then?
This is how it works. I'm not allowed to eat the same thing.
Excuse me? I'm confused. What are you talking about? Is something going on between you and my parents?
It's your mother.
What is it? You can tell me.
I'm not sure if you want to hear. I don't want you to think I'm talking behind their backs.
I would never think that. You can tell me what is going on. I won't tell anyone. So please tell me.
Dana hates me. I'm segregated in the house. Your father and brother are on her side, so they won't help.
What? Are you saying my mom is bullying you? And my dad and Denny are letting her do that?
Yes, that's about right. Your father and Denny pretends not to see what Dana is doing. I know they do, though.
No, That can't be. Are you always eating berries?
I'm not given any food, so I have to somehow feed myself. I'm also not given any money.
What?
I'm not allowed to spend a penny for myself. I'm not allowed to touch the credit card either. And I don't know where they keep the other bank cards, so I pick berries to eat.
They do that to you? My family? How could they treat you like that? I am so ashamed.
I'm forced to do all the chores too. I have to cook for everyone, although I am not allowed to eat it myself. Honestly, I hate it.
I don't blame you. How did this happen?
I have no idea, but it started when we moved into your house. Your mother started to complain about me, and I was eating berries before I knew.
Oh my gosh. But Crystal, I don't get it. Why didn't you just run away? Why are you staying here?
I wanted to, but I couldn't. I don't have any relatives of my own, and I don't have access to money. Anyway, that's the story. You don't have to worry about me. You go on and enjoy your time with your family.
What the hell are you talking about? I can't let this go on any longer. What my mom is doing to you is outrageous. I am so sorry this has happened to you, Crystal.
You haven't done anything. Really, don't worry about me. It was my fault I didn't try hard enough to get along with your mother, and it's my problem that I don't have anyone to turn to. Everything is my fault.
That is not true, Crystal. I'll tell my mom to stop what she's doing to you.
Please don't. It won't change anything.
We have to do something.
Your mother won't listen anyway.
Yes, but I can't pretend like I don't know what's happening to you.
Morgan, you're going back to New York soon. I'm horrified that things will get worse once you're gone.
I'm not going to let that happen. We have to get you out of this. I'll think of how to deal with this.
Morgan, where are you? Did you forget to pick up something at the market? Catering has arrived and we're ready to eat. Everyone is waiting for you.
Everyone? You mean everyone but Crystal?
Huh?
Crystal was picking berries to eat for her dinner. What the hell, Mom?
Oh, Crystal doesn't eat any meat. She's vegetarian, and she's weird, so she eats berries. She likes to prepare her own food.
Liar! You never let her eat what you guys are eating, do you? And you don't let her use any money. You treat her like a slave.
Did she tell you that?
Yes, she told me everything. How could you be so cruel? All of you. It's one thing for you to bully her, but it's another for Dad and Denny to let you do it.
Morgan, calm down. You're misunderstanding. We're teaching her how things work in our family, not bullying. You don't know how useless she is. So you have to be a little tough on her so that she learns.
Do you think I would believe that for a second? You treat her inappropriately because you just don't like her.
That's not true at all. I only want her to get along with everyone.
That's no excuse to bully her. First of all, why the hell do you think it's alright to call your daughter-in-law useless, or even say that you're teaching? She agreed to move into the annex to help you and Dad. Who the hell do you think you are? Shame on you!
Mind your own business, young lady. You don't live with us. You don't understand how clumsy she is. We can't let her do anything without supervision.
So you have zero sense of remorse, huh? Unbelievable. I am not coming back. I'm leaving. I'm heading to New York, now. I refuse to stay with you.
What? You're leaving? You just arrived.
In fact, I am never coming back. I don't want to see your face anymore. And for your information, Crystal is not coming back either.
Huh? Crystal? What do you mean?
I'm taking her with me. You don't let her touch any money, so she can't run from you. And she told me she had no one to turn to. So I am helping her.
What are you talking about? What good will that do? She's useless. She knows it. That's why she stays.
You made her believe that, Mom. You have taken away her freedom, called her horrible names. This is not bullying. This is abuse. She is not useless.
Just shut up and come back, Morgan. You can't be so selfish.
I am never setting foot in your house. If this is what it takes to free her, I am fine with being selfish.
Morgan?
I will take care of Crystal. As a member of the family who has abused her, I take responsibility. Tell Denny she's divorcing him. I will make all of you regret what you've done.
You will only make Crystal's life more difficult in New York, and the divorce is not something you decide. Now stop being silly and come back.
The divorce is Crystal's decision. You're so outdated that you probably don't know this, but there are plenty of organizations that help women like Crystal, and she has my support from here on. She can live however she pleases.
Stop it, Morgan. She belongs to us, not you. If you take her, we will simply come to get her. Don't think we'll just sit here quietly.
Go on, try. I will have her lawyer on standby, and we will definitely call the police if you try to take her against her will. Oh, I wonder what Denny's school would think if they found out one of their teachers got in trouble with the police. They'd be so worried how the students and parents react, don't you think?
Cut it, Morgan.
What if your friends and neighbors find out? There would be enough rumor with Crystal disappearing. What would they say about Denny with the police? Are you sure you want that, Mom? I thought you hated rumors. Can you imagine your reputation being ruined? In a blink, too?
We won't survive in this community if that ever happens, and you wouldn't dare trouble your brother like that. What do you want to do, destroy our family?
Like I said, Mom, I'm never coming back. So I don't care what happens to you.
Why would you want to bend yourself backwards for someone like her? You should be caring more for your own family, not her.
My family has done something terrible to another family member. Just because you're my mother, there's no way I'm letting this slide. You will all pay for how you've abused Crystal.
Now, Morgan, please calm down. Maybe you're right. We went a little too far. I'm sorry.
And what else?
I won't mistreat her anymore. She can eat whatever she wants to. I won't complain about how she keeps the house.
Are you going to let her live her life?
Yes, she's free. So please calm down. Let's sit down and talk this through.
Okay, but I will let the lawyer do that. And as you promised, Crystal is free now, and never going back to your house. Aren't you glad I am so understanding?
What? No, that's not it. You're not understanding anything. How can you treat your mother like this? Are you enjoying this?
Of course not.
Well then stop it. Both of you come back here.
You talk as if you're being mistreated, when all you have done to Crystal is enslave her. And Dad and Denny just watched you do it. I do not consider any of you lunatics as my family. In fact, I will be coming after you as our enemy. This time, it'll be your turn to be taught how things work in the real world. We hired a lawyer once we arrived in New York. Crystal's self-esteem was so low that she wasn't sure if she could fight my family, but I made sure she had my support. Crystal was able to divorce Denny and win a significant amount of consolation money from him. She also sued my mother for emotional abuse, which she, of course, won as well. There were plenty of grounds which she could sue them for, including physical abuse, for which I felt even more horrible that I had not found out sooner. My parents must have been so afraid their reputation in the community would be ruined that they paid every money Crystal had won immediately and swore they'd never come after her or me. I later heard from one of my high school classmates that my mother has spread a different story to her friends. Her story was that Crystal had stolen their money and fled to New York. But of course, I already knew she would do something like that. So I made sure everybody knew the truth by spreading the real story beforehand. Little did she know, even though I hadn't seen my local friends, we have very strong ties and have always kept in touch. They rather enjoyed playing a part in my retribution, that the real story had reached most of the community before my family had realized. Denny goes into work hiding his face since the rumor had reached the neighboring county where his school is. I hope they really did learn their lesson. Crystal and I have become very close since and now share an apartment in New York. Crystal began working and has slowly gotten herself back. I only wish she finds peace and happiness, despite what my family put her through in the past.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Naomi, you know about the family get-together that's happening next week? Being my daughter-in-law, you are expected to come early in the morning to help prepare everything.
Hi, Kathy. Yes, of course I remember. And yes, I am planning to go there early.
All our relatives are coming too, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Oh, and don't forget to arrange the catering for everyone's lunch.
Okay, I will make sure to do that. Should I just order from the same caterer as well?
Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, but please don't forget to order something healthy for my daughter, Rebecca. You know how she's pregnant with her second baby. Ever since Tom got her pregnant, apparently she can't eat any oily foods.
Oh, I see. Okay, I will order something separately for her then.
Speaking of babies, Rebecca is already going to be a mother of 2. How is it possible that you still don't have any children yet? You realize that you are in your mid-30s already, right? What are you doing wrong?
I'm not sure. We are trying our best.
Doing your best doesn't mean anything if the results aren't following. Well, you are infertile to begin with. I guess it's just a waste of my time to expect anything from my daughter-in-law.
I'm so sorry.
Anyways, I heard that I'm finally getting a grandson. So at least I don't have to worry about the heir to our family name anymore.
Oh, I guess you guys found out about the sex of the baby already?
Yes, that's right. So now Tom and Rebecca are going to have a boy along with their daughter Lydia. She always gives me what I wish for. What an amazing daughter Rebecca is. Even my granddaughter Lydia, she won the piano contest just the other day. Isn't she amazing as well?
Wow, that is amazing. Congratulations.
She's only 8 and already that talented. I can't wait to see how she turns out in the future.
Yeah, and she's very smart too. She's going to have many doors open to her.
I'm sure that's going to be the case. Just as I would expect from my granddaughter. I hope my grandson is going to be just as talented, if not more. Oh, that reminds me. I have a favor to ask of you when Rebecca goes into labor.
Oh, what is it?
Once it becomes close to her due date, she'll be coming here to stay with us. So we need you to take care of Lydia during that time. Is that all right? Her dad is too busy for work and won't be around for her. So I think it would be best for her overall if you took care of her.
If that's the case, of course. My husband and I can take care of Lydia.
Thanks, that'd be great. Well, I guess that's the least you could do, considering you can't even give us any grandchildren. At least this way, you get to experience how it feels to be a mother.
Right. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to experience that.
Lydia has a very tight schedule with all the different lessons she's taking. So you're going to have to stick to the schedule to the minute and support her properly. She's probably going to stay with you guys for about 3 months. Make sure she keeps up with her good grades in school as well.
I understand. We'll do our best.
Anyways, it's still a ways away, so we can talk about more details when the date gets closer. Let's continue thinking about next week's get-together first. Naomi, have you heard about Lydia?
Do you mean about her illness? I heard that she has to be admitted to the hospital again.
Yes, that's right. It's been 6 months since she was diagnosed with this illness. But she doesn't seem to get any better, no matter how many times she goes through surgery. And now her doctor told us that she may not even live long enough to become an adult.
That's horrible. But she was so energetic when I saw her last.
We even did a thorough newborn screening test when Lydia was a baby. I can't believe this is all happening after all these years. To think of how much money we have wasted on her so far. I guess medical care really hasn't progressed that much.
Well, the most important thing now is for Lydia to get as healthy as possible, right? I will go visit her at the hospital sometime soon.
About that, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. You are taking care of Lydia from now on.
What?
Rebecca has her hands full with her second baby right now. And she's all burnt out from going through childbirth and having to deal with Lydia's illness at the same time. That's why we decided to let Lydia go.
What? What do you mean by letting her go?
I'm saying you can take that defective child off my daughter's hands and keep her as your own.
Hold on. Lydia is a living human being. You can't talk about her like she's a thing you can easily hand out. And there's no way her mom would ever agree with such a thing.
Actually, she told me that she doesn't want to keep a child with so many problems. She says she doesn't want to keep raising a child if she's not going to live long anyways.
What's wrong with you guys? Did you even consider Lydia's feelings at all?
Lydia is only 9. It's not going to take her very long to forget about her birth parents. And I don't think she'll live much longer anyways.
Even then, how could you do this to her? Giving up on her like this just because she's sick.
That's why we are saying you can have her. I don't think it's a bad deal for anybody. My daughter will be released from all the stress and inconvenience. And for you, you finally get to be a mother.
I can't do this while completely ignoring Lydia's feelings. I'm sure she wants to stay with her mom and dad. Even when she stayed with us for a while, she was studying really hard to make her parents proud. And this is how she's treated after all that?
Why don't you take her then if you feel so strongly about her? Isn't this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a barren woman like you?
Are Rebecca and Tom both really serious about letting Lydia go?
Yeah. Tom also agrees that they are okay as long as they have their son. To be honest with you, Rebecca isn't really paying much attention to Lydia anymore anyways, lol.
I'm sorry. I can't give you an answer on this one way or the other right now. I need some time to think about all this. I need to take this back and talk about it with my husband as well.
That's fine. If you guys aren't interested in taking her, we can always send her to an orphanage. Make your decision soon. Continuing to care for and maintain a sick child isn't free for us, you know.
I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble, Auntie Naomi.
Oh, hi Lydia. What do you mean? You know about what's happening?
Yeah. Well, it involves me, so...
Right. You must be heartbroken by all this.
It's okay. Everyone keeps telling me that they love my brother more, and that I'm just causing them trouble.
That's not true at all. I know how diligent you have been every day.
You and Uncle are the only ones who's been nice to me this whole time. Even when I was in the hospital. I was so happy when you guys visited me there.
Lydia, can you tell me how you really feel about all this?
How I feel?
Yes, because that's the most important thing here. I would like to know what's going on through your mind.
Can I come and be your daughter?
Are you sure that's what you really want?
Mom and Grandma both tell me that they don't want me anymore. I want them to love me, but I know that's not happening, so I don't want to keep feeling this way anymore.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll come now to pick you up.
Are you sure? I'm not going to be a bother for the two of you?
You've never been any bother to us. We have always thought fondly of you and enjoy having you around.
I'm not sure about that. All I do is cause everyone lots of trouble by being sick. And because I won't live long enough to be a grown-up.
You don't know that. Even if that's what the doctors say right now. Someone could come up with a cure tomorrow. Nobody knows what the future holds. Lydia, we will always be with you from now on. We can fight your illness together as a family.
Yeah. Thank you, Auntie Naomi. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm going to talk to your mom about how I'm coming to pick you up now. So wait for me there. You don't need to worry about anything anymore.
Hey, Naomi, it's been a long time. It's been 10 years since you guys cut us off completely. But you have to hear me out about something. I will even consider taking it to court if I don't hear back from you. It's that important.
Kathy? What is this about? We have done nothing to cause a lawsuit.
It's about Lydia. I heard that her illness has been cured.
So what?
Well, can you imagine our surprise? We saw Lydia being interviewed on TV about her overcoming her illness and being admitted into a really prestigious university. Why didn't you tell us that she was all better?
I didn't think that was necessary. We went through a proper process and officially adopted her as our daughter. And we agreed not to bother with any of you ever again. So why would we tell you about anything?
I don't think you understand. Rebecca is the one who gave birth to Lydia. She only let her go because of the illness. Of course she has a mother's right to know if Lydia is cured.
A mother who abandons her child just because she's sick has no right to know anything.
You realize that you've never given birth to any child, right? You think these 10 years suddenly make you her mother now? You are so pathetic. Lydia is Rebecca's child, no matter how hard you deny it. Anyways, you can bring her back to us now.
I have been raising Lydia for longer than Rebecca did. I'm confident that I'm thinking about what's best for her more than you guys ever could. You're dreaming if you think I would ever give her back to you people.
You have to understand that it's a different story if Lydia is cured. She can come back to her real home and commute to school from there. Even Tom says that he doesn't mind providing for her if she's gifted. It would be better for Lydia to come back and be with her real family anyways. It's time for you to stop playing mother. We'll come get her sometime soon.
Enough is enough! What are you telling my mother?
What?
It's been a while. This is Lydia.
Oh, Lydia! Is that you? It's your grandma. How have you been?
You aren't my grandma. And Rebecca and Tom aren't my real parents. My only grandparents are my mom Naomi's parents. I don't even consider you guys my family anymore.
Lydia, don't be so cruel. We were heartbroken about losing you, you know. Your mom, Rebecca, really regrets it too.
She can regret it forever. I don't even care about any of this.
It must have been really hard for you to be raised by people who aren't your real parents. You can tell me the truth.
They gave me so much more love than my birth parents ever did.
I'm sure that's not true. We spent a lot of money on you since you were little.
Yeah, ever since I was in kindergarten, all the way through elementary school. I was so crazy busy studying at cram school to get good grades, and taking lessons in various things just to make you all proud.
Yes, and it was all for you.
No, it wasn't for me. It was all for your own egos. My current parents are the only people who ever cared about what I really want.
Oh, don't be so stubborn. If you come back, we can pay for your tuition, and we'll buy you anything you want. On top of that, your real father is saying he can help you get a good job using his connections. He works for a big company, so you'll be in good hands for sure.
I don't need any of that. I'm very happy with where I am right now. I know I will be miserable if I go back there.
Your little brother is here too, you know. He really wants to see his big sister.
I have no memory of him. My illness was found around the same time as he was born, so I wasn't even allowed to see him. I didn't have any interest in a brother I've never even met.
Lydia, you are gifted. You are promised to have a bright future if you come back to live with us here for sure. Anyways, why don't you come visit us at least once? Everyone is dying to see you.
No, thank you. I bet you have no idea how I felt when you guys abandoned me. I don't think people who so easily abandon their child just because the child gets sick are even human. I am here today happy and healthy, all thanks to my current parents. And I can swear that it has nothing to do with you at all. Don't ever contact my mother like this ever again.
Hey, Lydia, please. To tell you the truth, we are thinking that you could be our heiress. Your brother isn't really smart enough to carry our family name on as the heir.
Lydia doesn't want to talk to you anymore. And I have nothing to say to you either, so excuse myself here.
Wait, Naomi, please talk to Lydia. She will listen to you, won't she? Please tell her to come home.
I respect her decision, and I will never say anything to deny her feelings otherwise.
Don't you feel sorry for Rebecca? Her own child was taken away by you.
What? I've never felt sorry for her like that. If anything, I feel sorry that she's horrible enough to abandon her child the way she did.
She was way beyond her capacity back then.
Even so, she doesn't even contact us until now, when Lydia's all better. And we made a promise that we won't contact you. At least until Lydia asks to see you guys. But I don't think that's what she wants right now. So, will you excuse us?
You and Lydia have no blood connection, you know.
So what?
Isn't it hard to hide the fact that you are not her actual mother? It's best for Lydia to be with her real family. Please, let me talk to my beloved granddaughter again. I've been regretting the whole situation ever since we let her go. I really regret making the decision we did.
I can proudly say that I'm her mother. It doesn't matter what you say. She is our daughter. No matter what happens. She's always going to be our precious daughter, and we'll never let her go. We have been ignoring them since then, and we went back to living our normal life. You'd think it would be easier if we were to block their contact, but we want to make sure that Lydia has a way to reach them in case she ever decides she wants to talk to them. Just in case she ever changes her mind. She doesn't seem interested to talk to them right now, but I want to keep their contact details for at least a little while longer, just in case. And they tried to fight us legally, but she's already our adopted child officially, so they weren't successful. And she's already 18 to begin with, so she can make her own decisions on where she wants to be. So we plan on letting her stay here as long as she wants. I heard that her little brother turned out to be a very problematic 10-year-old as a result of everyone spoiling him recklessly. Apparently, he's very selfish and doesn't listen to what anybody says. But, to be fair, he's still only 10. I would think it's too early to give up on him as an heir. But they are the type to abandon a child just because she's sick, so I guess they are worried about the future. I'm sure they just want Lydia back so they can brag about having a gifted child as their next heiress. I will never let such people have Lydia ever. Not that they have anything to do with us anymore. In any case, we will always protect Lydia as a family and nurture and support the growth of our precious daughter towards a bright future.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.